Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Top Speed 717. Part 2 of the NSX project is up, so if you haven't been following along, go back and watch part 1 and then continue to follow along until we get this project completed and have it rolling down the road. And let us know if you want to see a video of the H1 that was the tow rig in our first video. Let us know what you want us to do with it. Maybe we'll do something stupid and get some entertainment out of it. If there's any cars that you guys want to see on this channel, go ahead and comment below and we'll do the best we can to get the cars that you guys request on this channel and continue to make really cool content. Hell, we're willing to make some really stupid financial decisions to continue to get this channel to grow with the help of you guys watching, subscribing, and liking. So continue to follow this channel. The NSX is only the beginning. We have so many more sweet cars to come. Cool projects. Some of these cars are going to be maybe dream cars. They're not going to be cars that you get to see on the road every single day. So I hope you enjoy. This is part 2. And I promise part 3 is going to be the meat and potatoes of this NSX project.
She is gonna be beautiful. I'm just super pumped about it. So here we are, about $16 later at the car wash. It's coming off. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's I don't know if you see it there too well or not, but I don't know if it's compound or if it's chicken poop or I don't know what it is. It's brutal though. It's some nasty stuff, but she is coming. She's coming along. I mean, the guy told me it was clean when he got it. You know, took his word for it. Seemed like a pretty straightforward guy. Like I said, that's about $16 into it at the car wash. I ran out of small bills quarters that I stole from inside there. But just wanted to show you what she looks like before I actually get to a hand washer. And I don't think I want to hand wash it yet. I think I'm gonna break out the pressure washer and keep going with it because it still basically feels like sandpaper. But I think she'll clean up. Stay tuned. Well, this is crap. This is after pressure washing it for 4 rounds at the car wash, and she's getting there a little bit, but she's still, I still don't know what that crap is. I mean, it's getting her a little bit. So as soon as you wet it a little bit, it looks like we're starting all over. Alright, yeah, I don't know if it's in the paint at this point or if it's on the paint. Yeah. Wish I had better news. Also, if it's clean when I'm working on it, it'll just be that much sweeter when I can actually get her fired up and take her out for a spin. I think I'm gonna end up taking it to the detailer and see what he says. I mean, you can, as soon as you get it wet, you think you're going somewhere and you can look at it and yeah. Gonna take something more abrasive, I guess, and the paint is coming to life. It is looking good. It just needs all this crap on it. If I could just keep the car wet 24/7, probably wouldn't be an issue. See what I mean? I mean, it's looking good. So I still have hope. I don't think the whole thing will need repainted. No doubt that this thing will need a complete detail. All the scratches buffed out. So didn't get to do anything to the interior. Found a New York tag in it though, so I don't know. Looks like this car used to be it was always in the States. So yeah, I got her tagged ready to roll, but she still isn't running. She still looks like hell. So next move is go to the detailer and see what he can wash some of this off and see what he says about it, and we'll just go from there. Okay, so I wanted to give everybody a quick update on the car itself. I got a new battery for it, And I am super excited to show you guys this. She doesn't start, but that's awesome. It is getting a lot closer to where I want this thing to be. So she doesn't start yet. I also still have all the stuff to get all the paint. I don't know if I showed too much of the interior or anything like that, but it's really not that bad. I mean, the steering wheel doesn't look too hateful. Looks like this was redone at some point. This is a common problem with these cars. Climate control doesn't work either, actually, to my knowledge. The blower fan doesn't work, which is a common problem with these. Floor panels are alright. I cleaned out some of the leaves. It's looking good. Looks like I got to redye some of the carpet. It's kind of blue. What's up, everybody? Here we are looking at the NSX. I couldn't be happier with it as far as she sits right now. My buddy that detailed the car said this is just the first stage of it too. So this is some kind of compound. He got all the crap off the paint. Everything's looking pretty good. Looks like he cleaned the engine bay too. That looks fantastic. He didn't do anything on the inside. He wasn't supposed to. Sorry for the video quality here. Can't really see since it's nighttime here. I just got back from vacation. But you can see there's still some swirl marks and stuff like that. Like I said, this is the first stage, and I don't know how many stages he calls full detail, but I think there's going to be all the paint correction. You can see up in there some of the paint didn't get cleaned up very well. But everything is looking fantastic so far. I can't wait to show you what it looks like once she's fully detailed, but I can't wait to get my mechanic out here to try to work on this and see where we're at as far as what she needs to get running. Like I said, that is just stage one. My detailer didn't want to show it to you guys yet, but she is gonna be beautiful. I'm just super pumped about it. What's up, everybody? Here we are again, working on the old NSX. This is my buddy Mark. Say hi to the camera, Mark.
How you doing?
Not very photogenic. He clearly pointed out one of the first things was that the brake pads are junk. Fairly cheap for this, so today we're gonna put on some brake pads for you, and we'll make the video pretty quick. He's also trying to figure out why the car isn't currently running. I don't know if we got any leads on that yet or not, but hopefully after the brake pads are done, we're gonna look into that. We did order an exhaust for it already too, since this one's clearly shot.
Huh?
There we go. Here's the brakes. See, I mean, everything's nice in here too for it being just sitting around. But like I said, the guy said it was just sitting in a shop for 7 years, and he just pushed it out a couple months ago. As you guys see too, it already has springs. Looking for a set of wheels for it too. Couple different options I was thinking about, or 17 and 18 inch combo, or an 18-19 combo. Some people were saying go with a 19-20 combo, which I think is a little ridiculous for these cars. So whatever we find for the right price is pretty much where we're gonna be on that. I don't mind if they're used, new, it doesn't make a difference to me. But another thing too, people were kind of wondering is why are we fixing stuff on it before we know? Yeah, that's the pad. You can see it's junk. Like before we know if the car runs or not. Well, even if the car does have, you know, something terrible inside the motor, something wrong with it, if it has a broken connecting rod or a hole in a piston, or who knows what could be wrong with it, if anything's even wrong with it, because I do trust the guy that did run. We think it's a fuel problem, obviously, which I guess we could shoot a video clip of us just shooting it with ether too. See if she fires at this point. But we think it's a fuel problem, so we're definitely convinced it's not a real issue with it. That's why this car is not currently running. But like I said, the guy said it ran 6 months ago, so we're not super worried about it. Got a picture of this engine bay for you guys too. When he started cleaning up, and also, like I said, he's not done with it. I am pretty excited about it though, because it has come a long way from where it was just for him working on this thing for a couple hours. I know you can't really see too much, but yep, next step is to get the car running, go through all the fluids, put the exhaust on it, find some wheels for it. Another reason we make these cars safe for the road before they're actually even driving is because the first minute this thing does fire up, I'm going to want to take it down the road. Which leads us to another problem. We could not find the fourth wheel. So we still have that, you can't really see it too well. We still have the spare tire on there. I don't think that's even a spare for this car, but we still got still got that on there, and it's just, she's missing lug nuts and stuff like that. There are some lug nuts in the car we found, but definitely want to get a set of lug nuts on her before she goes down the road too. Not really worried about the interior or anything like that. Obviously don't need a passenger to come with me, so that's neither here nor there on any of that. But definitely don't want pads to be metal to metal for its main voyage. Where do you think these rotors aren't really new? Do you think they were turned or something?
They look like they might. They're definitely not new. They have a nice little lip on them here.
Should we buy new rotors for it also?
I think we should mic them, and then we can take it for a drive and see if they're warped or anything. That rust should clean off though, but we can always check it.
All right.
There's why.
Got the pads off there, and
Definitely shot.
definitely shot.
That and the sliders are stuck.
Sliders are stuck. Not good for business.
That one's not that bad.
That one's not stuck.
Bottom one here.
Me charging me money apparently. Oh, you got that one. So Mark says we need to look at the exhaust. Showed you guys on the first video about the exhaust. Yeah, she's definitely destroyed. Oh, it's got a little bit of stuff in it.
Yeah, it's dried. I want to clean that off, put that back in.
All right, all right.
We'll be back in business.
So she'll have new pads on her in no time.
No time.
Next step is to turn that little guy in. You probably have better tools than we do at this moment. So you get the idea. All right, what do you want to tell these guys?
When you do brakes, you always kind of want to make sure your pins slide for your caliper, and if they don't, take them out, clean them up in there. Sometimes you spray some brake clean in there, get a little wire brush in there, clean your pins, lube them up so you want your caliper to move. And when you turn your caliper in, make sure that doesn't go in real hard. I mean, you'll have some tension, but not real hard to the fact that it's hanging up on you. Then put it back on, and then before you drive the car, just pump the brake pedal a few times to get pressure back in the line.
One down, one more to go. We'll have to double check the fronts to make sure they're all right, but so far so good.
So far.
We did test the brakes also, pulling it up onto the trailer and stuff like that, and everything seems to work good. E-brake works good, the brakes worked good. Pads were just worn. So this wasn't any type of project or anything like that. This was just putting new brake pads on. All right, here we are, a little update. A couple hours later. Don't want to be too discouraged about it, but can't quite figure out what's going on with her. She doesn't start with a little bit of starting fluid love. Every time we touch this thing, it's like you order little parts here and there, but hopefully in the end it'll be well worth it. So, really wish I had a better update for you. We can't figure out what's wrong with it as of right now. Yeah, fuel related, but we don't know if it's clogged injectors or if it's a bad pump, or we don't really know it. Yeah, at all right now, which you know sucks. But can't really see anything there. So, all right, well, hopefully we'll have more for you a little bit. But as of right now, the NSX project is not running. She's got new brake pads on her. That's pretty sweet. We're almost out of time tonight. Worked on her probably for about 6 hours tonight. She'll probably be dirty again by the time he even gets around to detailing the rest of it out. But hopefully next time you see her, she'll run. Hopefully she runs before the wheels get here. Happy. All right. Wanted to show you guys a little bit of the car in the daylight here. Like I said, my detailer does not want to show anybody the paint yet because she's still got a couple stages to go, but I could not wait. Just kind of wanted to show a little bit of it right now. She is looking great though compared to where she started. And I did order some wheels. They should definitely be on the way soon. I'd say they'll be here in about a week or so. See how they go. Super happy about that paint. Yeah, she's looking great though. Super happy about it. Didn't do anything on the inside yet. Well, I vacuumed out a little bit. As you can see, I still need a lot. Still gotta do a lot. Gonna re-dye the carpets. Ordered some seats too. I got some new seats coming. We'll see how they look when they get here. And ordered the exhaust. So we still can't get the car running, unfortunately. So that's a huge problem. But at least she'll be cleaned up and easy to work on. We did get the brake pads on it. So yeah, she's coming along great. Stay tuned.